Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be comparing two wood props. Both of these are 31mm. We're going to be comparing the Gemfan 31mm prop, which has probably been the go-to prop for most of us. And we're going to be comparing that to the new HQ 31mm prop, which is still a prototype prop, but should be coming out here in the near future. And we're going to be comparing both these props on my Hummingbird version 2 ELRS. First off, I'm going to give you a brief summary of how we are going to be comparing these props. We're going to be comparing them in 5 different aspects. So I'm going to briefly go over those and then we'll get more into depth. So first off, we're going to be comparing these in weight. We're going to put 4 of the Gemfan props on the scale and then 4 HQ to see which weighs less. The second way we're going to be comparing these two props is current draw. I have an idea which one's going to draw the most current, but what we're going to do is stick a fresh pack on the Hummingbird version 2 and give it full throttle outside on each prop and see which one draws the most current. Third of all, we're going to compare these props and see which one is more efficient. And so I feel like that is something that most people would be interested in, to see which one is more efficient. And how we're going to do that is we're going to fly 30 packs on the Gemfan prop, then flip over to the HQ prop and fly 30 packs, so 60 packs total, and that's a lot of packs. But we're going to be writing down the time of each pack to where the battery starts blinking, and then we're going to add all those up and divide them by 30 to see how much I'm getting on average on a time frame on flight on each prop, to see which one is giving me the longest flight time. Fourth of all, we're going to be comparing these two props to see which is the fastest and the most powerful, and I feel like that's probably what you guys are most worried about, to see which one will take you to the finish line the quickest. However, I'm very inconsistent with my racing, as you can probably tell by my videos, so we are going to set up a race course inside and see which one finishes the lap fastest. We're going to actually go outside and we're going to go from point A to point B, give it full throttle and see which one takes us there the fastest, so we can get a little bit more accurate test on which goes from point A to point B the fastest. And hopefully that test will give us an accurate estimate on which prop is the most powerful and the fastest. And last of all, it's going to be more my personal opinion and my feeling which I like the best in the air, freestyle and racing. So let's get straight into it. Let's head straight over to the scales and compare these two to see which one weighs more. First off, we're going to go ahead and weigh the Gemfan props, and those come in at 1.03 grams. And then let's go ahead and weigh the HQ props, and those come in at 0.73 grams. So it's a whole 0.30 grams lighter, and so that's a significant amount lighter, which will make it a good amount lighter for a build. So as far as current draw, it actually was exactly what I was thinking. On the HQ prop we hit 1.78 amps drawing out, and on the Gemfan we hit 1.7, so we had 0.08 more on the HQ prop. On the efficiency test, I wrote down time frames on each battery, over 60 batteries, 30 of each. And actually, to my surprise, the HQ prop came in more efficient than the Gemfan, only by pretty much 1 second. So not what I was expecting, but to my surprise, the HQ came in more efficient than the Gemfan. On our speed and power test, the HQ came in a little bit quicker, and you can see I slow it down here a little bit, and you can see the HQ's barely ahead of the Gemfan. Not much, but it was a little bit. I feel like if I would have done the test inside on an indoor racing track, I definitely feel that the HQ would have been faster, just because I found myself going full throttle a lot more on the Gemfan, just to keep myself from washing out around corners, that type of thing. And on the HQ, I found myself not having to go full throttle near as much. So I believe the HQ, if I would have done it indoor on a racing track, would have even pulled further ahead than the Gemfan on a speed test. Comparing the feeling in between the Gemfan and the HQ, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like the HQ did fly better, had a little bit more power, and I really like that. So in my personal opinion, I do feel like the HQ flew a little bit better than the Gemfan. There are two things about the HQ prop that I do not like, and that I actually like the Gemfan prop more than the HQ prop. The two things are that the HQ prop, they make so tight that you can hardly get them on and you can hardly get them off without destroying something. And hopefully you don't destroy your motor, but it's very possible because of how tight they made them. I know you can get the little drill bits and drill them out, I feel like a manufacturer should make them loose enough that you can get them on and off straight from the factory without drilling them out yourself. Another major downside to the HQProps is that they are capped. In other words, you cannot stick your prop all the way down to your motor, so it's more likely that you're going to bend a shaft of a motor. Now the final question is, would I pick the HQProp or would I pick the Gemfan prop if I only had one prop that I could fly all my whoops on? And the answer is I would actually pick the HQProp. The reason why is because I felt like it was more powerful. It was just more what I wanted, freestyle and racing. I just had a little bit more power. It was a little bit more efficient, which is actually very surprising. And I just really liked flying that prop a little bit more than that Gemfan prop. So my answer would be I would pick the HQProp. However, HQ does need to switch two things on their prop. They need to make it so it's not capped, and also they need to adjust the tightness on the prop so it's not so hard to get on and off all the time. I trust you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you liked it, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button also, and we'll see you next time.